Well, hey guys, what's going on? It's Steph here. I hope you've been well. I know I have, and it's time for another metal detecting relic hunting adventure. In this week's episode, we're going to take a quick break from that cellar hole that I've been hunting and hit the cornfields with the M8 coil. Frankly, I'm really surprised I got enough footage from this day to make a video, and while it was looking really good for Patrick in the beginning of the day, it wasn't looking good for me. So thankfully, per usual, once he left the field, I got on something absolutely astonishing. So if you want to see that find, plus maybe some big copper coinage and tiny little silvers, then stick around. All right, let's hop in.
Okay, apologies I didn't show you this signal. I'm in a ton of can slaw right now, ring up at 29. That could be a pull tab more often than not, but I just flung this out, and I'm not sure what it is. Some kind of button, maybe? I don't know. Or maybe it's the top of a head stamp for well, there you have it, crapola. Patrick's here today, and he's freaking out over a button.
This is beautiful. Well, look at the back, first of all.
Let me focus in. Hang on. Can you read the lettering? I can't quite.
I don't know. Not yet. Wait till you see the front.
What the? Hang on. Is it like a sunburst or something?
It looks like a flower, I think. That's beautiful. That's the most beautiful.
Yeah, I wish we had some sun today. It's tough.
I know.
I can't see. We'll definitely have to brush that and spray that and come back, because that's worth a second look, I would say. You think so? Yeah. Jesus, what is with my camera today?
I lost my water bottle, so you're going to have to squirt on that for me.
Okay, fair enough. We'll be back.
There it is.
Awful.
There's your fucking humor. I had the extra gilt gets the extra squirt.
You know, I was filming when you said that. I guess I'm going to just leave that joke in the video now.
Have to.
It'll be lost on some people, I hope. At least the children. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had a lot more gilding on the front than we thought. That's beautiful. That's going to clean up so nice with some lemon juice. Or CLR, whatever you want to
My lemon it.
So it says extra, yeah, gilt. Extra gilt. They weren't lying. Nice.
Yeah, for real.
And you got some other stuff before I got here today.
Yeah, a couple little buttons.
Yeah, that looks like a Jacksonian, but it's not. It's a little older than that, so finding some stuff and things. A little quiet out here today. We had some permafrost. Evidently, Patrick said there was like 3 inches of that on the ground when we got here, and that'll throw off your signals, so whatever. We'll find stuff. Yeah, so this came up as 62, 64 for me, so I think it's a half dime. Right?
Please have a hole in it. Please have a
I
hole.
hope it. Please have a hole in it. Please have a hole. Please have a hole. There have been so many old coins. I really hope this doesn't cut out on me, because I thought I was filming a moment ago and I wasn't. Dang it. Okay, well, this came up like a 62, 64 on my machine. So I was like, oh, it's got to be half dime. Yeah, it is. Hang on, I got this little, but careful. My machine's right behind you.
What did I tell you? I cranked up my findability?
Shh, we won't talk about how. All right, here you go.
And there we go.
Or I can spray it if you want. At least I'm at a good angle. I hate when there's someone's finger in the way, like right now.
43.
43. It's gonna look nice. We should have started on this side of the field. It's a nice old one. Well, it would be because it's a halftime. I don't have any like super old seededs. They're all... Actually, no, the oldest one I have is a quarter, 56.
Whoa, you're scratched up, guy.
Not too bad. It's just like, you know, is what it is. What are you going to do in the field? Yeah, I must have just not hit record before. It's still going, thank God. So 1843 seeded Liberty half dime. We have a mint. We don't have a mint. That reverse is beautiful.
Yeah,
though.
it is.
That's a really nice coin. It doesn't have a hole in it. He's like, please have a hole, please have a hole, and it doesn't have a hole in it.
It's okay.
Patrick is dying for a whole coin. I'm just watching it dry out. The audience doesn't mind, trust me. They do not mind. And it came up kind of funky on the Manticore. It was like almost looking like a false, but it had that nice little whip at the end of it. So it's something I would have dug, but I think I might turn down my stabilizer just a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty fantastic, though.
Ooh.
There you go. You said you were jonesing.
That's it.
Now you're going to leave and I'll find
findability.
something great, because that's exactly what happens. It's been a little bit quiet out here. Patrick got in one good corn row that we hadn't gone through this year and found a few buttons, but I found a lot today. Why would you do that? It's 35 degrees.
That was horrible.
Give it back. Congrats.
Thank you.
I can't believe it. I almost just gave up on the signal. It went from like a 17, and then I popped the plug and it was straight iron, and I just jammed my shovel in.
Yeah, watch your mouth. You're
And I
being
was about to
filmed.
pinpoint it, and I just see it right there, staring at me in the face.
It's right on the other side.
Oh, come on! What did God? You just ruined my footage. You just said something horrible.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to use a lot of.
Well, try not to make it any. Oh, how deep was that?
I don't know, like here-ish, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was that. That was a
Wow.
horrible signal.
It didn't come up with 16.
17.
Oh, okay. Well, that means it has a lot of meat. Hang on.
Yeah, it does.
right.
Oh, this is
Just
my.
in case nobody knows what the hell we're looking at, it's a Trime.
Yeah.
It's a 3-cent piece. It'll be 1850s. I don't remember what the last year is. Oh, it's a pretty one. Way better than the one I found out here. Because mine has a huge stress crack down the center.
I only have one other
Probably
one.
gonna be good. I can't see the year yet. We're gonna have to let it dry out for a second.
Oh, hold on. I'll get a date. 52.
52. Yeah. All right. Let me see. Don't rub it on your pants.
Gently.
Thanks a lot for the thumbs down. I really appreciate that.
I'm
Here, let me see.
just drying it.
Yeah. It's only your second one, right?
Yeah. My first one's got a big chip. It had a bend, like it was still connected, and I stupidly tried bending it, and a little corner chipped right off.
You know what would be really nice is if we could both have an on day at the same time. It never happens. Patrick, there's a rule. Patrick has to leave for me to find something good. Same thing with Nick.
I got about 45 minutes left. Time to
It
crank that
doesn't-
findability up.
No, you don't need anything else. I need something like this. That would have been cool if it had a hole in it.
I know. I don't want to talk about it.
Dude, there's nothing wrong with that. It's like it's a beautiful Trime. Wow.
Wow.
Just to show that I don't have any hard feelings. Here you go, man.
Thank
No,
you.
fist bump.
Oh,
What the
snap.
Yeah.
Just to show it over. Oops.
Yeah, a certain someone we know shined the snot out of a Trime on a polishing cloth, and then one person touched it at a club meeting and it snapped in half. He blamed it on the person who did that. I don't think that's fair. Are you gonna put it? No.
I'm not putting it in my mouth.
I'm gonna get yelled at by the elders if you put that in your mouth on my video. Look, I'm gonna run out of silver spray. I'm gonna run out of water before the end of the day. It's not even for me.
I could fill you up if you want.
No, it's all right. I got enough. I hope.
Thanks
So-
for the squirt, Steph.
That's awesome. That's a beautiful one. That's nicer than your last one by a
Way
long
nicer.
shot, right?
Way nicer.
Yeah, my first one was nice. It was a 52 like that, and then the second one was a 53 out here. But I'm just lucky it wasn't in like 4 pieces.
These signals are wild today.
They are. They're really bad today.
Yeah.
Like when I swung over that halftime that he found, you know, I did end up turning my stabilizer down because that cranks down the. When you have your stabilizer set too high, you can lose a little bit of depth. So I just kind of am falsing my way through this field. Both of us are. And you just talked to our friend Matt, who could
He's
like
gonna hate
smell
me.
you
He's
pull a
gonna
seat
hate me
at
even
halftime out of
more.
the
He's
field.
gonna hate me so much. He has to work today.
Does he have it? He has a Trime, right?
Yeah. He
Okay.
found one.
Well, maybe he won't be that upset about
He's got a few, I
that.
think.
Oh, nice. All right, I'm gonna do what I usually do. I'll probably just BS with you for the next 45 minutes till you have to leave, and then I'll find something great and I'll send you a picture.
Yeah.
Like I found a Liberty Cap maybe half an hour after you left the other day.
Unreal.
It's ridiculous. That's the way it happens. Well, it's been unbelievably slow for me today. I just can't get over it. It's extremely frustrating. We all have those days. I just got a 16 signal. I didn't film it because there's so many tiny little bits of can slow. But it turned out to be a little colonial cufflink. There's some design along the edge, and there could be something in the center, but I can't get a read on it yet. So just filming it in case it ends up being something interesting, or even if not, it's still a nice find. So we love it, and yeah, hopefully I can get on something soon. I mean, it's dark out here. That's why I'm out of focus. So I'm determined. We'll see what happens.
Okay, let's rewind and pause here. First of all, I'm lucky I got this on camera because I don't usually film after dark unless it's a high conductor like a coin, since the footage is always a bit rough. Now, remember that video I put out a few weeks ago about my best find of 2023? Well, in case you haven't seen that video, let me back things up a bit. I found a cufflink with a landscape-oriented right-facing bust on it. In all of my searching, the best match I could find was a General Washington cufflink, although it was crafted in silver versus a copper alloy like the one I found. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to confirm if that's really George Washington himself on the cufflink I dug. However, it's important to note that one of the silver examples I tripped across in my research was made in France and featured a Roman-style bust because the French likely had no image of Washington to work with, making him essentially unrecognizable. The reason I mention that the silver cufflink was made in France is because French troops marched through here on their way to a pivotal battle during the Revolutionary War. In fact, in the same field where I found that first cufflink, it was also brought to my attention by a viewer that I had uncovered one of my favorite military finds ever. A French bayonet scabbard frog hook featuring a man running to the right. And now we have this second cufflink featuring another landscape-oriented bust and what appears to be the same lettering around the edge. The only problem? I still can't read it. What are the chances that I would find both halves of the same cufflink? Pretty slim. And what would be the chance that between the two, I still can't 100% positively ID either of them? Even slimmer. I'm still leaning towards a copper version of the General Washington cufflinks I found online, but as always, I'll take any help I can get, because whatever the case, these are exceedingly rare and may even be a new discovery, something all metal detectorists dream about. Back to the show.
I really hope this is the signal I've been waiting for all day. We'll see. Not deep at all. Please be something great. Thank God. I am so cold. It's like probably below 30. And we definitely have a copper. Definitely a copper. Will it have details is the question. Let's see. Come on. Come on, I'm so stoked. No matter what you are, you don't have to be real special. You just, you're a copper, and I'm happy about that. I do hope it's not a slick, though. I hope I can identify it. Oh, thank goodness. I gotta get out of here, though. Way past dinner time, and again, my face is frozen. So cold. I'm assuming it's going to be a King George of some kind, maybe a King William. But I will come back one way or another and let you know what this is, or if I can't make anything out on it. Either way, I'm very, very pleased, though. Thank God. And the verdict is King George II halfpenny. Pretty good shape. I've been working on it for a little while out here, though. But there's something special about this one. It's finally a legible King George II Hibernia. There's a huge harp here on the back. There's a lady over here facing that way on that side of the harp. I love these coins. I usually find King George I Hibernias, but this year in 2023, I'm not sure when this video is going to drop, but in 2023, so far, I have dug 2 absolutely mutilated, horrible, super slick King George II or King George III Hibernias, and I know they're KG2s or KG3s because they both have that huge harp on the back. That's something that was kind of a personal bucket lister this year, is just get a much prettier one, and that fits the bill. So I am absolutely stoked with that. It is definitely time to go home. I am so cold, so cold. So cold, but all warm and toasty because I have a beautiful copper. Yes.
I can't believe I did it again. I can't believe that I found the second half to that cufflink that I found back in October. The chances of that happening, even though you would think it's a good chance, is really slim. Even if you're the only one that has access to a site, which is not the case here, the likelihood of you finding the match to a cufflink that you found is pretty slim, because you have to think one of the buttons could have fallen off and then slowly the other one worked its way out of the material. So they could be really far apart. I mean, really, really, really far apart. You'd be surprised. And it just so happened these were in kind of the same area, pretty much like one corn row over from the next one. So pretty freaking awesome. And again, I could use help identifying that, guys. Let me know what you think. Do you think it's George Washington? Do you think it's somebody else? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've made it this far and you haven't already done so, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you don't miss a single upload from me in the future. It means so much to me when you subscribe, and it helps me keep doing what I am doing on this channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this week, and we will see you next week.